Fuck you, 2K Games! If you don't know the history of Evolve, let me explain it very quickly. 4 dudes, 1 monster. 1 monster is one of your friends. And that's it. That's the whole story. And guess what? This game doesn't come out till February. And you know what pisses me off about this? They promoted this thing called the Big Alpha. A story, it's not even a story. You are essentially being a game tester for a game that's not coming out until February. What the fuck? This is a terrible practice. It just proves what 2K Games wants to do, because I feel like they know that they're not going to sell a lot of games because they only have that one thing. Your friends playing the monster, you guys are playing random who gives a shit, because there's no story. It is Destiny levels of I don't know what the fuck is going on, and it's stupid. The amount of stupidity for making people pre-order or fight for keys online just to play the alpha. The alpha, which if you don't know in the gaming world, means it's not even in beta. The game's coming out in February and you don't even have it on fucking beta. That is messed up, 2K Games. And I know for a fact it's not the developer. It's 2K Games. They're the distributor. They're the ones that are going, fuck you, give me money. This is EA levels of pissed for me. You make a game, it was supposed to come out around this time anyway, but it got delayed to February. And I can understand when games get delayed. It's because you need to work on them. It's why something like Assassin's Creed Unity or the Batman game coming out, I understand why those got delayed, because they're huge games. And I would have understood with Evolve. But they're doing this because they know the game is going to be Destiny or Titanfall levels of forgettability. How many of you even fucking remember Titanfall? And guess what? They had beta keys to give away too. People, don't pre-order this game simply to play the alpha. You know why? Because you are essentially giving them money to test their game. It is a proven fact. When you play the alpha, a little screen comes up going, we're doing this as support for the beta test. That's right. You're essentially being an alpha tester, and this is the type of corporate bullshit that somebody thought up. Instead of having to pay people to test their games, they get dumbasses to pay out the butt to play a broken game. And guess what? Good luck getting it to work on your computer, because on mine, 13 gigs to download, by the way. That took from 6 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon for my poor laptop. And when it did upload, it was low res, the textures were shit, but again, that could be my computer, because I've seen people in the alpha version play it and it looks good. And that just could be my computer, but I don't know. And it's stuttery, and it takes forever to load, matchmaking is shit, and I couldn't play with my fucking friends. I couldn't play with my friends, and that's what I do. When I play multiplayer, I don't want to play with a bunch of fucking strangers. I want to play with my friends. I couldn't even do that because my game would crash, or my friend's game would crash, or the game would just go, fuck you, we're in alpha, so it's okay. No, it's not. Why would you even put in an alpha when you knew this shit was gonna happen? And I know for a fact that the bullshit going on right now. This is bullshit. I would understand if it was like a closed beta, like Nosgoth. Because Nosgoth admittedly does have problems, but it's in a closed beta, and it looks pretty fun. I actually want to get in on that beta because it looks fun, and it doesn't look broken. Evolve's Big Alpha is broken. Do not pre-order this game simply for the fucking alpha. Don't get it for the beta that you know they're gonna do, because fuck you, give me money. I couldn't even enjoy the game. I couldn't. Because it's an alpha. And the reason, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking I'm a hypocrite because I have the big alpha. Well, here's the thing. On my PC, it said, if you owned XCOM, congratulations, you get the alpha. Yeah, for a game that I wasn't even interested in. But you know what? I decided, yeah, I'll give it a chance. I installed it. Took up so much time to download. Like, I went out, hung out with some friends for a couple hours, and it still took forever. This is bullshit, 2K Games, and I swear to God, if this practice becomes more and more a thing, because let's face it, this has happened again with Destiny and Titanfall. People paid out the butt to play a broken game. Stop making this a thing, you dumb people. Realize that this is bullshit for a game that, honestly, I don't even want to buy now. I was deeply considering buying the game when it came out, like on a Steam sale or something, but you know what? No. I'm not gonna fucking do it. This is bullshit. If you want to see the game get played in a good setting, go on Twitch, because somebody with a much better laptop than mine, or a better just computer that they built with so much money, probably works better than mine would have, which is a shame because I was gonna record it, I was gonna review it, it was gonna be like this Angry Joe show like thing, but no, I can't do that now because my game will crash, my game will break, and that was even before I put in my OBS or my XSplit or my Evolve, ironically it called that, and it just does not work. This is bullshit. Companies have been starting to do this more and more because they're thinking, instead of paying somebody to do it, why don't we just get these dumbass nerds to do it for us because they love us? Fuck you. However, I can see why the whole XCOM Evolve thing would work because it worked on me. I installed the alpha because I went, why not? It was free. I didn't have to pay anything. That's a good thing to do. If I can see more of that, like on Steam, if you have this game, congratulations, you get to have a closed beta or contests. Don't make people pay for a broken game. That is bullshit. And I swear to God, if I see one more thing like that, pre-order and get to play the alpha version, or something like, I don't know, Metal Gear Solid's, whatever the fuck it was called, but it was only like barely an hour speedrun time, I don't want to see that anymore. That is bullshit. And I know what some of you are thinking, I'm SuperAnimeGirl, I should be talking about anime, but I love video games. I've played a couple of video games on my YouTube channel. I have a Twitch. I'm a proud member of the angry motherfucking army. So yes, things like this piss me off because I love video games. And I want to see this medium flourish even more than it already has. But this is the bad way to do it. How would you feel if you had to pay out the butt for a movie that wasn't even done? Or an animated movie and half of the frames are just unfinished or just low quality? You wouldn't go see that movie, you would just ignore it. So why the fuck do we do it with video games? I want this practice to stop. Or at least do what you did with the whole XCOM thing, because that would work. It honestly pisses me off, and you know what, if you want Evolve, get it on your PC and make sure you have a pretty good PC, or just get it when it comes out on the PS4 and the Xbox One, like everybody else. This pisses me off, and I'm not even going to touch Evolve. I'm probably going to uninstall it if I can from my computer, because you know what, this was absolute bullshit. So, till next time, I'm the SuperAnimeGirl, and I'm going to play Saints Row.